Hello everybody, this is Remember 500 Silent. Welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force, Resurrection of the Dark Dragon. Remember 500 Silent, I said that already, I think. Anyway, last episode we defeated Romaldu in the castle, and we now have to find our way off through the Gate of Ancients, but the Gate of Ancients is closed, actually, as you saw that last episode. So this episode we need to figure out how to open it. What? You got past Runefoss Castle? But don't let your guard down. The real battle is the Ancients. We have to go to Mikoto, I believe, Mihoto, and he knows the way. Really? Romaldu has been killed? I see. For now, go after Darksoul. The awakening of Dark Dragon means the destruction of the world. You are the only one who could prevent that. The Chaos Breaker is the weapon that can seal the Dark Dragon. With the Chaos Breaker in your hand, you should be able to enter the castle. Go to the westernmost point of the coast, to the sea where the castle lies submerged. That's where you must use this Chaos Breaker. The sword will guide you once you're there. I see. Thank you, Mihoto. So let's head off to the sea. But actually, before we go there, we actually have to make one quick pit stop at the castle, at Castle Runefoss, which we're actually already here. We can't get out of here anyway. So there's actually a secret. I was confused here because like this over here is the path outside, but over here is Adam's card. Yes. One of the last hidden card in the game is Adam's card there. From the rest point onward, aside from the ones I've missed, the rest of the cards are only boss battle cards, except for Moloch. Moloch, you have to get his card by finishing his story, and I've yet to do that yet. So what I'll probably do is I'll show the beginning of this battle, and for the sake of making sure Moloch's story is finished for the Let's Play, and I get his card, I'm gonna have to grind up Moloch until however much it takes to get the card from him. Moloch is probably one of the hardest cards to get because you need to level him up so much. He's already level 25, and it's still not enough. So I'll probably attempt to get him maybe up to 30. We'll see what goes from there. But anyway, let's head off where we're supposed to go after we've made that little announcement. So basically, when the next battle begins, I'll kind of cut it off. But anyway, as Max moves the Chaos Breaker, it begins to emit a mysterious light. The Castle of the Ancients. This game is one of the weird mixes of machine and like medieval. It's so strange. Max, we got a message from Princess Henry. It looks like the path to the castle is open again. Come on, let's hurry up. It's open. So now we're inside the Castle of the Ancients, technically. So let's head on in. To defeat the Colossus. Our map. Our team is down here at the bottom. We have Cinema on one side of the battlefield over there. Blue Dragons on the other side. Up there we have Skull Force, Jets, and Centaurs up there, along with our boss at the very top. We're ready to the battle. So this is the Castle of the Ancients. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes. Hey, quit gawking. Look at that. What is that thing? Another robot, maybe? Huh? That's strange. Is it moving? Life forms detected. Verifying codes. No matching entries found in main databank. We're dispatching sentinels. Eliminate intruders. Executing command 186953. Intruder sweep initiated. Could it be the legendary Colossus? The ultimate Sentry left behind the ancient gods. Its fantastic strength is said to rival even dark dragons. Wait a minute. I seem to remember hearing that in the head is the middle with the only one with a soul. We can just defeat the head in the middle, the other two heads should lose their power. If the going gets tough, we should concentrate our attacks on the head in the middle. And while I have old allies in here, like for example Louis, who never got a class change, I picked out since I was preparing for this episode, I actually picked out the characters that actually had dialogue, and I feel like I should have done that throughout the whole game. And I think because of that, I think I'll have to go through the game again at least once. So I might do that and show off all the full possible dialogues between the characters, because that's one of the things I want to show off the most. But I have to level up Moloch. I might even level up Louis to a point where he can at least be promoted. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. But yeah. So I'll show you quickly in the battlefield. My allies will be different when I cut back after leveling up Moloch and maybe a few other characters. So I don't really need to level up anyone else. And then up here, so there's our enemies. The Colossus. I believe each Colossus head has a control over one element. One has Blaze, one has Freeze, one has Bolt. So keep that in mind. There's lots of cinema or Shinema? I don't even know how you would say it. But anyway, I will be cutting back after I've done some grinding for Moloch, and I will see you guys then. Goodbye. And we're back, everybody. After considerable amount of grinding, I got Moloch up to level 36, but I don't think his story is going to progress anymore. If not, that makes me extremely sad, which means I will have to wait until the end of the... I will have to wait for another go-through to finish Moloch's story. So, anyway, let's give Hanzo a boost, I guess. Now, the battle here is very, it can be tricky if you don't know the best way to go about this. There are a couple ways we can go about this. I'm going to try and just plow through if I can. But, one strategy is to basically wait down here and lure your enemies to you, because they will get down here eventually. Like the blue dragons, for example. They can be kind of devastating. So one strategy is to wait for them to get here. Alright, so... Colossus' Shield of Magic. Colossus is actually about to level up, and I believe learn his last spell very soon, which will be very good to have here near the end of the game. I think what I might do is just kind of wait them out. Because these things, if you try to plow through, they just crush you later. Trust me, you regret it later if you don't try and take care of these things in a good area and at a good time. So I'm just gonna readjust a little bit for myself. It's best to kind of stay in the area. We're just gonna wait for them all to get over here. I think it'll be the best course of action. Alright, let's actually try this. I never really use this too often, so hopefully it will do something really good here. Now, I think the stories for the characters is more than just leveling them up, and they speak more of their stories as they level up. You also have to use them in battles very often, like continually, which is probably why some of the characters I never used, but leveled up in the boat fight, never said any stories. That's probably what happened. Which is kind of sad. So that means to get all the stories, you probably have to go through multiple playthroughs with different characters. Which I may or may not do in my spare time to try and do it for completion of this Let's Play, is to do all their stories. Which is difficult, since I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, this is an interesting card to use. If I have it, yeah, Macelia. I can do damage to everything. Not much damage, but damage to everything in the battlefield for 40 MP. Figure since we have it equipped to Moloch, why not use it? Moloch's not leveling up hardly anymore, but it still was worth my time to level up for a different reason. You guys will see soon enough. The jets, of course, are immune to magic of all kinds for some strange reason. It doesn't even look like a jet. What is that thing? My characters can't handle themselves without the use of this spell, but why not use it since we have it? This is the true potential of Moloch. Using the cards, he can do so many different things. It's a long animation, though, for goodness sake. Those Chinimera, those things are cinema. What those things are? Chimera? Is that how you say it? Maybe it's Chimera. Those things are a pain in the butt in this level. Not even the blue dragons I find are as annoying, but the blue dragons have a range of 3, so they can attack them pretty far away. These things don't have as far a range, but still. But look at this is still going on. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. But all this damage Moloch is doing, add all that up to how much damage he just did in this one turn. He's now slightly overleveled to the highest level field enemy in the game. And he only got 41 experience for all that damage he caused. There's something wrong with that. Anyway, we're back to the fight. Who will I power up? I think I'll power up Blue, because I think Blue needs it the most. Not much of an attack increase. We're gonna wait out the Chinimera, the Chimera, and the Blue Dragons down here. I think is the best course of action. That way we make sure we get all of them killed. Because they will ambush us in that tiny area up ahead, and it's not going to be any fun for us. Gichiki will be prepared in the upper area. See, they're following Max, basically. They're coming into where he is. Just trying to get Torasu some experience, because at his next level, I believe he learns his last spell. Or his last really good one, anyway. So we'll have to make sure Torasu is leveled up by the end of this fight. I haven't been using Chris much lately, which is odd, because Chris is usually my healer towards the end of the game, which is kind of sad. Alright, I need to move out a little bit, because these guys are not coming close enough. I'm tempted to hit the fast forward button and just speed up their turns, and maybe I should have consulted doing that earlier in the game, if that's what you guys would like to know. Look at those guys doing all the way over there. What the heck are they doing? Alright, well now these guys are actually within attack range, so let's let them have it. Oh, well, okay, super attacked. That's fine. Narsha will probably just stay right here. There's no reason for her to go anywhere. But actually, the spell we're trying to learn for Torasu is Aura level 4, which uses 18 MP to use, about, but it heals the entire party of, I think, all damage. So, no matter where they're at. So it's a really great spell to have at the very end of the game, in these final battles. So I want to try, I never actually get to use it too much, because I never really level up Torasu, and only if I level up Narsha do I get to use it. But he's gonna die. And that's even with attack boost. I thought it would do a little bit more than that. Also, Hanzu's sword actually changes once his promotion goes up. He has something called the Soul Blade. Waiting for the enemies to show up. Lose the shit! Alright, let's let this guy have it. This Chimera are vulnerable to ice and immune to fire, by the way. That wasn't too bad for a level 1 spell. But then again, we have a 50% magic increase. I'm gonna start moving some of us up ahead, because there's very few enemies left down here. So they are coming in to attack. We gotta keep Max healed up, because the enemies are a threat in this level. I would attack with Luke, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Also, I even leveled up while we're trying to level up Moloch. I even leveled up Louis a little bit. So Louis actually has enough levels now to get promoted. So he will be promoted by the end of the game. So I will have promoted everyone. I didn't think it was actually gonna. Oh boy. I didn't think I was actually gonna get Louis promoted because of how hard he is to level up. Alright, well, come at me. Dang! A tail attack! I didn't know they could do that. Alright, well, let's just nuke you. Ask and you shall receive. The Blue Eyes White Dragon. Well, The White Eyes Blue Dragon, as it is. They give a lot of experience points and a lot of money. They are what I leveled up Moloch on so quickly and so high. Alright, well that guy's coming in. Let's get rid of him with blue. Did he just dodge? He just dodged. Oh, the Chimera are so hard to hit. Now the Colossuses up there each have an elemental magic power. The one on the far left has ice, the one on the far right has fire, and the one in the middle has lightning. So he is the one in the middle is the most dangerous with Bolt level 4, I believe, is what he can pack. In case we need it, Moloch also has Kane's card equipped so he can actually cast Agris. Alright, you have it with the Dragon Slayer! 132 damage! I didn't even know you could do triple digits of damage. The Dragon Slayer is effective. If you didn't believe it, you know it now. Oh, really? Alright, well, I'll just stay here then. This is it! Alright, let's let you have it, though. I should be able to kill you, theoretically. So close. Level up, though. Though I probably won't gain any more spells with Henry, though. She won't probably level up in time. Oh, hello. Let's just kill you. Bam! Kokichiki is so handy to have as a flying character. He's so powerful because of those lance weapons. Apparently, the lance weapons are more powerful than these sword weapons. Alright, let's get May healed. Hopefully he'll come close. He could just attack from the distance like a prick. Okay, no, he did come in to attack. Alright, well, I'll let May handle it because Max is a high enough level. Do we have any? Yeah, I do have some seeds. This fight isn't too difficult, especially with how leveled up I am, but we still have a few more fights left to go. Actually, I think there's a head count. I think there's actually only 30 fights in the entire game. It doesn't feel like there's that few. But then, granted, this LP is probably going to be close to somewhere over 50 parts. So, I was hoping Blue would counterattack. I'll let Henry finish him and have Blue go off and do better things. But, it's interesting, especially with a lot of these fights are usually two-parters, or one really long part. I guess it just kind of makes sense how there's only a few of them, or as many as you might think. Part of me thinks I might like this game better if it had more fights in it, but at the same time, the game is perfectly good the way it is, I think. Let's do another bazillion amount of damage. 62 even without a super attack. That super attack, man, over doubled that output. But now we can have no use for Teo's firepower. Well, that's not 100% true. Now remember, we need Luke to end the blow on Colossus. I actually probably should put a magic shield up on Luke so that he can actually resist their magic attacks. I didn't even think of that. Now let's finish you. Hopefully. There we go. I tend to like Teo a lot better than Henry because Teo seems to pack more of a punch when she can hit an enemy. She just doesn't hit enemies as often. Oh, Chimeras. Oh, I hate these things so much. Can she attack again? Oh gosh. Those things are going to be a pain in the butt to deal with later. Torasu's not going to be able to catch up in time. I should have moved Luke backwards. But see, now that Max is here, the enemy Chimera are probably going to start coming after us. Which is not good. The Chimera are so annoying. I much prefer the Blue Dragons, even though they're a little more powerful. Alright, I'm going to give Luke an attack boost. I don't think he needs it, but why the heck not? Get him prepped up for the Colossus fight. did a little bit of starting damage on each of them. We know they're level 45. Then you could potentially grind off of them if you're still not high enough leveled. Because, like, the experience points is relative to what your level is and what your enemy's level is. And once you get closer to your enemy's level, you start getting less experience. So you have to keep going after tougher foes to keep getting stronger. How you can get up to level 99 in this game, which I think is possible, I have no idea how you could do that. I don't even know if it is possible. Let these jets have it. I haven't seen the jets in actually a couple of fights, actually. It's been at least 3 or 4 fights since we've seen the jets. They're still annoying.